Hello, listeners of this podcast. Our editor, Isabella, and Maddie and I think it's necessary to put a trigger warning before this video starts.
This episode contains talk of rape and body dysmorphia.
I hope you guys enjoy this episode.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
This episode is brought to you by Anchor. If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let us explain.
It's free.
There are creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer.
Anchor will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more.
You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership.
It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place.
Download the free Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Zon't Zoo It.
Zon't Zoo It.
Yeah.
Zon't Zoo It.
Zon't Zoo It.
Yeah.
Okay, we did it. Hey you guys, welcome to episode 4 of the podcast. Today, we're gonna talk about some fun and fresh stuff. We got some emails from you guys requesting a lot of things. So we're gonna do that. We are if you want to know a little fun fact, we're filming this before we filmed episode 3. Because it's not quite dark out yet, and we want it to be in the spooky feel when we read the ghost stories or the murder stories or whatever we're reading. I honestly don't know what we're reading yet. But, yeah, I am kind of scared already. But we're just going to talk about some controversy because you guys asked for it. And, yeah, I already have some fun tea that we can talk about.
Right,
First, I want to talk about the Frenemies podcast.
Wait.
So, Frenemies podcast includes Trisha Paytas and Ethan. I don't know his last name. Ethan something.
Ethan Kavova.
Isn't it Ethan Coleman? I don't know.
I think it has a
Let me look it up.
KV something.
We're starting to use. We're gonna use this computer to help us on facts and stuff that I will be using. So
click.
clickety click. Okay, so Frenemies podcast, Ethan Klein
Oh,
and
H3.
H3 Productions is like the host of like all the podcasts that Ethan Klein does, which is Frenemies. There's all these other ones. But Frenemies is going to be our main topic today because of the drama that went on. Don't you know what that is?
Didn't she quit?
She completely left. Because I remember when she left and it was a big deal or whatever. And then this previous episode, she completely left because they were having some kind of break. I don't know if she's having a breakdown. They were talking about something about money, something how they were moving, and she didn't have a say in it. So then she just left, and she was like, "I can't do this. This is not good for my mental health. I'm seeing a therapist or whatever." And I'm just like, "Oh, okay."
I've quite literally heard nothing about it. So.
Well, I just saw a TikTok about it and how people were freaking out, and I was just like, okay. And then I watched the last episode and how it turned out. And apparently whenever they order pizza that happens. She always leaves. And then Trisha made 3 videos about it. And then Ethan made one just clarifying everything. And then Trisha made 3 more videos about it. And they're all an hour long. And saying how she just can't do it or whatever.
Was she sitting on her kitchen floor crying?
I don't know. They're fighting over how they reuse titles too or something. I honestly don't know. And then Trisha just left. And then yeah.
I was starting to like Trisha.
Me too. She was getting really mentally stable and healthy.
She didn't like it, apparently. She wanted to ruin it.
Really?
No, not actually. That's just me.
Oh. Sorry.
Sorry.
I was like, okay. It's from that one girl. She's like, let's make a smoothie.
Oh.
Very
Very
good. But speaking of frenemies, I want to talk about some of our own frenemies, and we are gonna bleep out their names, and we're gonna try and not describe them so that um they don't know who they are. I'll go first.
You have a lot.
I do. I have so many, and it's not okay. First of all, I just want to say, like, if you think this is about you, maybe it is. Maybe it is.
Maybe it is.
But to be honest, I think my frenemies would not listen to this at all. So, everyone that's listening to this, it's probably not you.
If you need clarification.
If you need clarification, literally text me and I'll literally clarify.
I'll say yeah.
But, like, if you're like Elliot or Andy or Kai or like Malia or like, you know, it's not, we're literally not talking about you because you're.
I feel like we don't need to clarify this. I think we should just start talking.
Okay. So my first my first of many frenemies I'm going to say is
Okay.
kind of like iffy. She's like sometimes she can be my friend
Sorry.
and sometimes she can be my friend and sometimes she could be like completely just not it. And like sometimes I feel like she is, but then when I realize I'm like, yeah, no, not at all. Like whenever I try to make plans with like they always are like, oh yeah, just text the other people, and then they're like, I don't know, and then like 2 seconds later I see that they're hanging out with each other, and I'm just like, oh,
Lol.
and I'm just like, oh, okay, like it didn't hurt my feelings at all, like you know, but I definitely have found better friends that I can trust and be with. Um, so yeah, that's definitely one of my frenemies. Do you have any?
No,
What?
because every person I hate, I don't talk to.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you aren't being friends with someone just to?
No, I can't tolerate them.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
interesting. Yeah, honestly, like I love a lot of people. Like I love. Oh, you know who I think is becoming a friend of me?
Hmm.
Um, I hate to say this, but like, and do you want to know why? Because like whenever I'm like, oh, we should meet, do something, they're like, oh, I like we can't, we're leaving or whatever, and then like they're like literally at their house, and all of a sudden I see that like over there. So I'm just like, interesting. So I think becoming one of like my rich white friends that I just want to hang out with because they're rich.
Feel that.
Like I honestly don't. I don't know right now. I honestly don't know.
Yeah.
Like it. I just don't know. I don't know, you guys.
He doesn't know.
I don't know, guys. This is like scary.
He doesn't know.
I don't know. Um. we'll see what happens.
Yes.
Yeah, it's kind of sad. It's very sad, actually. Okay, so let's talk about another drama thing that's going on. The frenemies thing was kind of a long time ago. This is pretty recent, like about a week ago from filming this. It started. Definitely not a week ago from when this is gonna be uploaded. Do you know the tea behind Escape the Night and Gabby Hanna and
No.
Joey Graceffa?
No.
Let me catch you up because I actually did my research on this because I love Escape the Night. I have the game board myself.
Sheesh!
So, and it's limited edition. So at first I see like Joey Graceffa posted a YouTube video saying clearing things up with Gabby, and I was like, what? And then I look up Gabby's channel, and her most recent video said, Escape the Nightmare. So I watched it, and it's 40 minutes long, but only 20 minutes of it is like about Escape the Night. And she was saying that Escape the Night was like the worst thing she ever like was a part of, and like these are the reasons why. Number one was her main thing was about the food. Of course.
Yeah.
She was just like, I need to be dietary. I need to be healthy. I need to have healthy food because of like she's trying to become skinny or whatever. So she Daniel Prada is Joey Graceffa's ex spouse. I don't know if they were engaged. No, they were just boyfriend and boyfriend. So ex boyfriend, significant other. Um, he was like senior producer, which means he pretty much runs everything. He helps with food planning. He helps with storyline of the whole thing. He helps with setting up things. Sometimes he acts like he's some of the characters in it.
Yeah.
And um, what happened was there were so many texts. Gabby was talking to Daniel, who was like head of like meal planning, and she was just like, I need healthy stuff. Like, I can't have dairy. I can't have this. I can't have that. And then he was like, okay, so do you just want salads? And she was like, that would be great. And then Daniel was just like, what do you want in them? Told him exactly what she wanted. He got exactly that. He got 3, I think, per night for her, and
Wow.
had drinks for her. And Daniel even got drinks for Colleen, for Ro, for everyone that was on the show, and like organized everything in this one camper and just had everything laid out. And Gabby, she said that none of that was prepped. And Daniel showed in his hour-long video saying it was prepped, showed picture proof of in the camper with all the food, and when he got it at the grocery store. And um, it Gabby didn't eat, only ate one of them out of the 3 every night, and just left the other 2 to rot, and then ate unhealthy stuff. And she blamed it on Daniel for not having healthy shit. And I was just like,
That's BS.
that is bull.
You can't say something and then have proof against you.
The only proof she had was text. And that was just like, I don't have this, I don't have that. And then Daniel's just like agreeing with her when he really shouldn't be on those texts because he did have that food.
Yeah.
And like he has picture proof. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. And then Joey was trying to clarify like all these things about how Gabby claimed how she had ADHD and she was hard to work with, and that was people said that she was hard to work with, and her reason was because she had ADHD. And guess what Joey said? 3 other people, or like the rest of the cast, the YouTubers, had ADHD too, and they had proof that they were diagnosed with it, and they weren't any trouble on it. Another thing was Gabby was complaining about her costume and how she couldn't run in it when clearly she could. She
Yeah.
could. You can see. And apparently, she had a necklace that was made out of metal, and she said that she was allergic to metal to the like outfit people, and she had metal, and she was just like wearing it, and she broke out in rashes and stuff. And Daniel was just like, you know that you weren't forced to wear that or whatever. And I was like, yeah, she wasn't. And then like it's just so much BS. Like, Gabby's such a liar.
We have a ton of like what's happening with her? Is she like going crazy? Have you seen her TikToks?
Have you seen how skinny she got?
Yeah.
Like, her face is so much thinner. It's scary. She's absolutely going crazy.
Yeah, she literally
It's
is.
really scary, and it gives me nightmares. Like, oh my gosh.
I used to enjoy her content. You know how like we all have
Yeah.
phases from like content creator to
Yeah.
content creator. She was one of them, and
Definitely.
she had good content,
She did have good content.
but
Very
then
good.
but then
Very good.
but then she went crazy, I guess.
Yeah, it's not okay. I'm gonna look up Twitter. Actually, do you have Twitter on you? Let's go on Twitter, and this was suggested by one of you guys. To go onto Twitter and look up the hashtag controversy and read tweets about Tea.
Charlie, like, do you know the song Twerkinator?
Oh my gosh. My friend Hannah from Dance, Ham Bam,
Hmm.
she was talking about this yesterday. She was like, oh my gosh, have you guys seen that video of Charlie? And I was like, what? So, yeah, please give me more information.
Charlie, like, she was twerking with the girl that made the song Twerkinator, Twerkalator, I don't know.
Yeah.
And she twerking in the video, and a bunch of people got upset because like over half of her followers are children, so it's like not the best content for them, I guess.
Okay.
And she responded with posting more videos of her twerking. What a bad bitch.
Wow.
What a bad bitch.
Honestly, as she should.
Yeah.
Like, no doubt about it. Hey everyone, just to let you know, in the description of each episode right now is our email. So if you want to email us, it's Zon't Zoo It Podcast at gmail.com, or you can just check the description of each episode to find our information. We also have a new Anchor listening support for our podcast. It's also in the link of every description. And you can find a link which will bring you to anchor.com, and it'll bring you to our listener support. Once you get to there, you will have three options. I'm pretty sure one of them is 99 cents, the other one is $5.99, and the last one is $9.99. Once you choose one of those options, you will fill out your card information and you will finally hit submit. And that will give us a donation every month to our podcast. We are trying to raise money for our second season to buy 2 more microphones so we can have another co-host on the show and have a special guest each season. You guys should stay tuned for that because hopefully it will happen.
Hashtag Gabby Hannah is over party. Nico Poop looked up like her subscriber count and all that stuff and the
Okay.
records, and she's losing like 10K every
Oh,
something.
wait a second. 10K every day. Wow.
Wow.
Bitch.
Oh,
What?
Pokemon coordinator Mary said, "Hey Gabby stands, fuck you. Fuck literally all of you for defending a rape apologist."
What?
I don't know.
Wait, Gabby Hanna raped someone?
No.
Wait.
Maybe?
Wait a second. Wait, who said that?
No one important.
Oh.
There. I'll screenshot this too.
Wow. Wait. Hey, Gabby Sands, fuck you. Fuck literally all of you defending a rape apologist. What?
I'll click on it. Oh no.
It's an hour video.
Never mind.
Wait, no, because Gabby Hanna probably raped. Wait, we need to look this up. Did Gabby Hanna rape someone?
No, she didn't. I don't think she did. I think she's.
Many fans seem to still resent Hannah for her defense of Lepore and have dubbed her a rape apologist. Smiles filed charges against Lepore in 2014 and dropped them weeks later when he pleaded guilty for felony assault. Wait a second.
I'm guessing she was like apologizing for someone that did rape someone.
Gabby Hanna is trending on Twitter Thursday morning as fans question whether she deserves an apology. With the hashtag apologize to Gabby Hanna tweeted more than 6,000 times time of writing. The hashtag appears to have started after Hannah uploaded a new video on YouTube from her podcast The Gabby Show on June 16th about her feud with fellow YouTuber Trisha Paytas titled The Fight I Tried to Hide From You, Trisha Paytas versus Gabby Hanna. Both Hannah and Paytas are currently at the center of YouTube controversies, with both being accused of hypocrisy in their defenses of the other influencers. So Hannah did do something bad.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was rape or if it was harassment. We don't want to say anything because we don't want to be wrong because this is a sensitive topic.
Although Trisha might be just accusing her because it's Trisha.
Yeah. We don't know. We need to do more research on this. We can talk about this in the next episode, but it's new to us.
Isn't that like not okay that she's wearing that?
Oh my gosh. Screenshot that.
I did.
Oh my gosh. Gabby. Gabby.
Yeah.
That is not
She doesn't know what she's
okay.
doing.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
There's something about Jessie. Jessie Smiles.
Jesse Smiles?
Yeah.
Who's that?
No clue.
This is just sad. This is so sad about all of these YouTubers getting like. They're just.
We lost a ton of good ones.
We did. Oh my gosh.
Wait.
Well, Shane Dawson is trying to get back into it, do you know? He's trying to.
Jenna Marbles quit.
Why?
But that was like a year ago. But still, I don't know.
Do you know why?
I think it was. I remember her saying, "I just dropped my phone on the couch." Not even gonna lie.
Wait, so she quit why?
I think she just wanted to be done. I have no idea. It explains in her video. Pretty certain. Bella Thorne's engaged now.
What? Bella. How old is Bella? What?
Hold on. Bella Thorne is engaged to boyfriend Benjamin Mascolo. Bella Thorne and Benjamin Mascolo are engaged. The actress 23 and her Italian pop star Bo 27 both shared the news Saturday on Instagram. She said yes, the singer wrote with ring and heart emojis. This
How old is Bella?
this
you know?
this is an old topic. It's posted on March 21st.
Well, do you know how old Bella is?
23.
Oh, okay. So it's not bad. Okay. No underage. You know, oh my gosh. Do you know, okay, we need to bleep out these names. Do you know who is from
The bulk guy?
the bodybuilder?
Yeah.
He is dating, he's dating the 17-year-old that, works, and do you know how old is?
No.
23. Yeah. It's, like, not, like, okay, it scares me. Like, I went today, and he confirmed it in front of me. Like, I went with Elliot, and, Elliot was talking, and was like, oh, I'm having a date with someone, and then he just kind of said, just be yourself, or whatever, that's how I am in front of blah, blah, blah. I honestly don't know her name, and I knew who he was talking about, and I was just like, oh,
That's scary.
yeah, like, that's not okay.
I think I went in there one time with my parents,
Uh-huh.
and there was a girl. She was like walking around in the back, and then came out and just like smiled and started laughing and then left. She works there, correct?
Yeah, I'm gonna look up on
Probably not.
Instagram. I just remember posted on his Instagram, him and that girl on his Instagram, and it was like prom. He went to prom with her.
At 23,
Yeah,
bruh.
and apparently that was his first prom, so that's kind of sad.
Yeah.
But like, oh my gosh.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Champ is staring at us
Champ.
in the hallway.
Oh, Champ is just a little scared. He's like, wait, what? Literally, look, those are her senior photos. Like, uh, what? And I think she's like, she owns part of it. Because she goes to like the business meetings that he goes to too. I swear to God, if they're living together.
Bruh.
What
Well,
if-
she did graduate, right?
Yeah.
Then she probably moved out, maybe.
Okay. She's very pretty. But just like, no. She looks like she did go to the Crescent though, because she looked really familiar when like I first met her at. Doesn't she? Or no?
We don't need to know for sure.
um, you know what I'm so excited about? So American Horror Story. I'm obsessed with American Horror Story, and there's a new anthology that Ryan Murphy's working on. Called American Horror Stories, and it's like American Horror Story, but instead of a new story each season, it's a new story each episode.
Oh.
So like it's gonna and like some of the episodes are gonna like one episode I know it's about Murder House, which is the first season of American Horror Story. So it's just gonna kind of go deeper into it, I guess. And then the second episode, apparently one of them is about a freak show, and that's one of the seasons on American Horror Story, and stuff like that. But then they released like the cast list today, and it was like these people, and they're playing a specific role. So I don't know if it's gonna be a new story with the same characters and the same actors in each episode. Like I honestly don't know how it's gonna work. It's gonna be interesting, and then also they're coming out with a new season of American Horror Story, which is called Double Feature, and it's like I don't know. I honestly don't know. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I don't watch that show. So.
I know, and you should, but everyone's really iffy on it. But like once you watch it, you kind of get a hook onto it, and like you get obsessed with it. Do you want to know something really cute on Instagram? Kanye West. Aren't Kanye and Kim getting a divorce?
Yeah.
Okay, on Kanye's Instagram, he's following one person, and that's Kim.
Repeat that.
Kim is. Oh wait, Kanye is following one person on Instagram, and it's Kim. And
only one person.
Yep, one person. And I'm pretty sure last time I heard about them, they were getting divorced.
Maybe they're taking a break.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Didn't she build like her dream mansion with him?
Yeah.
Is he the one moving then?
I don't know. I don't know if they're really getting divorced or not. This is a lot of work. I'm gonna. I know I probably shouldn't like advertise for other podcasts on our podcast, but I think it's called Queer Insight Podcast. Hey, we think you're really cool. We think you have a really cool podcast, and I enjoy your content. It's my friend Avery and one of his friends, and they talk about a lot of gay stuff.
Good for them.
Queer Insight. I follow them. Y'all should go follow their Instagram. QI_pod. Yeah, pretty fun and fresh. Speaking of Instagram, me and Maddie started an Instagram for our podcast. It is Zon't Zoo It Pod. That's it. Go follow it on Instagram.
Right now.
We'll leave a link in the description. Go follow it. Do it. We post exclusive content on there only for our Instagram and nowhere else. And yeah, it's very fun.
Those are the deets.
Those are the deets. Those are the deets.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we only need to film for like 8 more minutes and then we'll be done
for
this episode. Yeah, that's so exciting. We're definitely getting better at this.
Yeah, I just need to talk more.
Yeah, I talked for the first half of this episode.
I like listening.
I know you do. I like listening too, but I like to cut in. You know?
Yes.
Yes.
Very correct.
Very correct. Very correct.
Very much valid.
Very, very valid. Valid?
See, this is the point of the episode where
we just don't know what to talk about.
Yeah.
Let's see. Anything else that like tea? Any other tea? That's all I could think about.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Charlie being an icon. Wow. Oh my God, Perovi. Beautiful, beautiful human. Beautiful.
She is pretty.
Perovi, we love you. She probably will not listen to this podcast, but oh well. We love you, Perovi. You're an icon.
Yeah.
Billie Eilish's dad's birthday today. Billie Eilish. We need to talk
Yeah.
about her. Okay, so Billie Eilish, pop icon. She is a legend. She's
You know her.
beautiful. You all should know her. She has like 50 million followers on Instagram or something. But she recently got canceled for multiple reasons. Not really recent to be honest. It's been like a month or whatever, and her new album's coming out in a month, so like that's kind of scary. Number one, she was caught hanging out with a man who was homophobic and racist.
Lol.
Like they went to Disney World together or something, and then she was caught liking a photo saying Billie Eilish's fan or like fan group or like stands or audience is annoying.
Oh.
Yeah. So people are saying that she called us annoying, but like she didn't technically say it with her mouth, but I don't know if she was saying like liked it because she thought it was fun. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then she was also queer baiting. By posting on her Instagram like I love girls, and then 2 days later found dating a boy or whatever, and like just hinting to being queer, but then like not. Um, that's what queer baiting is.
Yeah.
And then also, she had videos of her. This one I really know for a fact that she wasn't doing this on purpose, but people say that in the video she was like making fun of Asians by like doing it Asian whatever accent or whatever. I don't know if she went like this, like pull her eyes back. But I don't know. But like you know that she does those voices, right? You know those voices she does?
No.
Where she's like I can try and pull up a video, but she like makes these little tiny high pitched voices. Let me try and pull up one. Billie Eilish funny. But like she like does these like high pitched voices and she's like or something. I don't know. I can't do it because I'm not funny.
Oof.
Billie Eilish hot edit. Give us one moment. Do you know those like funny voices she does?
Yeah.
So like people thought that was like making fun of like Asians or whatever, which really it isn't.
Yeah.
Like it kind of confuses me. So yeah, that's why Billie Eilish is canceled. And she did like say an apology, like it wasn't a video. She like typed it out, and it was she was addressing only that video. That was it. Because people, I think she just doesn't want to be found as a racist, which she isn't.
Yeah.
And yeah, people don't want to be called a racist. If you want to be called a racist, then you are not a good person.
Yeah.
At all.
Let's be honest.
Yeah, let's be honest. But yeah, no,
No heart.
no, definitely not. And her apology was really good. I read it all, and very good, very
good.
very good. But I don't think I have any screenshots. I can probably find one online. But yeah, that it's yeah, and like I love Billie.
Yeah.
And, like she makes really good music. I'm not as obsessed with her anymore. I don't think. Um, but I still like her music and stuff. Like, there's one point in my life where my whole Apple Music library was just Billie Eilish.
Yeah.
Billie Eilish playlist, Billie Eilish in my library. Like, it was just really sad. And now I'm definitely expanding more music. Which you called bad in the last episode, but then 2 seconds later you called it good.
What music?
We were talking about music in the last episode, and you're like, you have horrible music taste. And then you were like, you play the same music every day, but it's good. So I'm just like, okay. What
Yeah.
can you clarify what that means?
No comment.
You're not gonna.
I think everyone has very different music tastes, like of their own. Like you could like rock and pop and
Mm-hmm.
indie or whatever you
Yeah.
want to. So music tastes all over the place. I don't know.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm just a rude person, so.
Okay. I think that wraps up this episode. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Just a reminder, our email is in the bio or link description. I don't know. Email's in the description. Our link to our listener support is in the description. Please try and donate every month, even if it's just $1. I will be grateful. And if we have enough donations and have enough money, you will see fun and future things in the future. Yep, our Instagram's gonna be in the bio too. Anything else, Maddie? No.
No?
That was it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed about us talking about controversy and all this drama and tea. One of you guys suggested it. And our email. Thank you for sending us emails, you guys. We really have a lot more ideas. But still send us ideas just in case if we run out again. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.
Bye.
Jesus Christ.
That was a lot of
That
talking.
was a lot of talking.